And moving on to a very, very warm story that we wanted to bring to you on this exclusive. Students from different parts of India had a chance to interact live with Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla, who is in space and at the International Space Station. Now, this interaction took place on the 4th of July through amateur radio on the ISS program in collaboration with the U.R. Rao Satellite Center in Bengaluru. We have some of them joining us, some of them who had the opportunity to speak and interact with Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla joining us on the show. I have Shrot Garg, who's a student of grade 12 of City Montessori School, Gomti Nagar, Lucknow. And I also have Aradhya Pandey, who's a class 11 student who also had the opportunity to interact with Group Captain Shukla joining us live. Hi Shrot, hi Aradhya, can you hear me?
Yes sir, you're audible.
Okay, so who wants to take that first? Shrot, you want to take that first? So why don't you tell us, how excited were you interacting with Group Captain Shukla?
Oh, I was excited. I mean, I can't describe it. It was so fun. And I mean, think about it. You're on the Earth and he's 400 kilometers above you. And like, you know, that psychology, it's so cool. And it was so fun.
And for how long did this interaction go on between all of you and Group Captain Shukla?
I think it lasted for about 20 minutes because the ISS is moving really fast. So you would lose signal really quickly. So, yeah.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit, you're live on TV and a lot of people are watching you, listening into what you're saying. How was this interaction? Aradhya, you want to take that? How was the interaction? What did you talk to him about?
So like it was actually really overwhelming, as Shub told us. So it was really overwhelming because such great people right in front of your eyes, and they were just so humble to be over there. Like to be over there, to take some time out of their schedule. So it was really overwhelming.
Okay. So, I mean, I, as a journalist, I can ask you, what questions did you ask him? I mean, if I were to interact with Group Captain Shukla, I'd have so many questions. So what were some of the questions that all of you had, and what kind of responses did you get? Aradhya, you want to take that, and then I'll put the same question to Shrot.
So actually, there were two moderators over there, some ISRO officials, which were asking questions on our behalf because there were some strict regulations from the Axiom 4 mission team. So those people were asking the questions on our behalf, and we could hear the answers.
Yeah, and what was the mood like? He's been so excited each time he speaks. You know, from his first message, and then his interaction with the Prime Minister. He's very humble. He's very humble. And what did he say? What did you hear him say? What was his message?
Yes, sir. So first of all, his motto, his logo, Namaskar from space. So that was the first line he said, Namaskar from space. And then he answered all the questions very humbly. He did a 360-degree flip, so we could see exactly how the zero gravity feels like.
Fantastic. Shrot, and all of this was live? All of this, you could see him? You could visually see him, Shrot?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
sir.
could. He was doing everything. He was answering to the questions, responding. Everything was like live.
Yeah, and how many more days is he going to be there on the International Space Station?
So the total trip was
days?
for 14 days.
Yeah, total is 14, but he's almost, you know, a little more than a week in. So he's got a few more days. So did he tell you a little bit about the experiment? Shrot, you can take that. Did he tell you anything about the experiments that they are conducting in space?
He told us that they were related to basically effects of microgravity on cells and physics-related experiments.
Okay, yeah. And did you get a chance to interact with any other astronaut, or was it just Group Captain Shukla?
We did. There was another astronaut. He was part of the Gaganyaan mission, and his name was Angad Pratap.
Right.
So basically, after the interaction ended with Shubhanshu Shukla, we were able to talk to Angad Pratap, and he was able to take up our questions. Like, we would raise our hands, and he would like respond to it with like great detail as well. So it was like mini Shubhanshu Shukla, sir.
Fantastic, fantastic. And Aradhya, my last question is to you. What was his message to all students? I'm sure all of you are very inspired just seeing him, right? It's after 41 years that India has an astronaut in space. What did he have to tell all of you?
So his first message was that nothing is out of reach, nothing is invincible, and everything is within reach. So he told us that he was there, so we could also be there. And the moment he said this line that we could also be there, I felt like, oh, you're talking to me.
Fantastic.
The message was that nothing is invincible.
Superb, superb. And where are all of you? I mean, my last question to you, Shrot, you can take that. Which city are you joining us from, Shrot?
I'm in Lucknow.
Lucknow. And where are you, Aradhya?
Sir, Lucknow, same.
Lucknow. Lucky you, lucky you. Lucknow must be feeling very, very lucky today to have spoken to Group Captain Shukla. Superb. Thank you for joining us on This Is Exclusive. You lucky boys got a chance to speak to Group Captain Shukla. It's what you genuinely call an exclusive, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen?